Welcome to Nationalize. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more. Breaking updates. When we think of electric vehicles, our minds often jump to the sleek Teslas gliding down sun-soaked highways in California, or the futuristic charging stations dotting the American landscape. These images have come to define the global EV movement, setting the standard for what an electric future looks like. Or perhaps we imagine the advanced charging networks and bustling EV markets in Europe, where electric cars are becoming a common sight on city streets, and governments are investing heavily in green infrastructure. But far from these familiar centers of innovation, a new and unexpected story is quietly unfolding in Zimbabwe. This southern African nation, long known for its rich mineral resources, is now showing early signs of an electric vehicle boom. What makes Zimbabwe's story unique is that this movement isn't being led by foreign corporations or international aid, but by the ingenuity and determination of local entrepreneurs and communities responding to urgent needs. Soaring fuel prices, frequent shortages, and a growing desire for energy independence are pushing Zimbabweans to rethink how they move. Environmental concerns are also playing a role, as more people recognize the need to protect their land and future generations. With some of the world's largest lithium reserves, Zimbabwe stands at a pivotal crossroads. Will it simply export raw materials to power other nations' green revolutions? Or will it seize the opportunity to build its own thriving EV industry and become a leader in the green economy? Despite facing significant economic and political hurdles, the resilience and creativity of Zimbabwe's people are fueling a grassroots movement toward electric mobility. Local mechanics are converting old vehicles, and young innovators are designing new solutions tailored to Zimbabwe's unique challenges. The surging global demand for lithium, combined with the arrival of technologies like Starlink that connect even remote communities to the internet, is opening up new possibilities. These advances are helping Zimbabwe leapfrog traditional barriers and join the global conversation on clean energy. In this new, interconnected era, even the most unexpected places, like Zimbabwe, can become vibrant hubs of innovation, proving that the spark of an EV revolution can ignite anywhere. To truly understand Zimbabwe's potential in the electric vehicle revolution, we need to look back at its industrial roots, a story of resilience, ingenuity, and adaptation. Decades ago, Zimbabwe, then known as Rhodesia, built a robust manufacturing base out of necessity, assembling vehicles and producing a wide range of goods locally. This was a time when import restrictions and sanctions forced the country to innovate and become self-reliant. Companies like Willowvale Motor Industries thrived, employing thousands and nurturing a generation of skilled engineers, technicians, and factory workers. The country developed deep expertise in engineering, logistics, and supply chain management, laying a strong foundation for future industries. Although much of this industry has faded over the years due to economic challenges and shifting global dynamics, the foundational knowledge and technical know-how still linger in the collective memory of Zimbabwe's workforce. Zimbabwe's history of value addition, making steel, textiles, and processed goods, demonstrates that the country can do far more than simply export raw materials. It has a proven track record of transforming resources into finished products. Now, with vast lithium reserves, Zimbabwe stands at a crossroads. The real opportunity lies in processing, manufacturing, and assembling electric vehicles domestically, rather than just shipping minerals abroad. Reviving this legacy will require significant investment, modern skills training, and stable, forward-thinking policies that encourage innovation and entrepreneurship. Zimbabwe's industrial past is both a blueprint and a warning. Progress demands not just ambition, but sustained effort, vision, and the willingness to adapt to new global realities. Zimbabwe's EV scene is small but growing, led by passionate early adopters and a handful of startups. Used Nissan Leafs and Honda Fits are appearing in cities, appealing to those seeking savings and sustainability. Most charging happens at home, but frequent power outages make this a challenge. Many turn to solar for backup. Companies like Veya Africa are piloting electric taxis, gathering vital data, and proving commercial interest. Yet, Public charging infrastructure is almost non-existent, and government policy remains unclear. For real growth, Zimbabwe needs a supportive regulatory framework and investment in charging networks. The potential is there, waiting for decisive action. Zimbabwe's lithium reserves are among the world's largest, white gold for the EV age. Global demand for lithium is soaring, putting Zimbabwe in a strategic position. But history warns of the resource curse, exporting raw ore while missing out on real value. The solution: process lithium locally, manufacture battery components, and assemble EVs in-country. This requires capital, expertise, and stable policies to attract investment. The government's move to ban unprocessed lithium exports is a step forward, but implementation is key. Zimbabwe must decide: will it control its green destiny or remain a quarry for others? The biggest obstacle to Zimbabwe's EV dream is its fragile power grid. Chronic electricity shortages and outdated infrastructure make widespread EV adoption daunting. The answer isn't just more power, but cleaner power. Zimbabwe's abundant solar potential could be transformative. Large-scale solar farms and microgrids could stabilize the grid and support both EVs and industry. Policy is another hurdle. There's no clear national e-mobility strategy, creating uncertainty for investors. High inflation and limited financing make EVs unaffordable for most. Overcoming these barriers will require innovative financing, government incentives, and a stable economic climate. The road ahead is tough, but not impossible. When Elon Musk's Starlink launched in Zimbabwe in 2024, few could have predicted just how profound its impact would be. What began as a satellite internet service is now quietly fueling a technological revolution across the country, reaching far beyond its original purpose. For the first time in Zimbabwe's history, high-speed internet is making its way into the most remote villages and rural communities, empowering not just urban businesses, but also farmers, students, and families. This connectivity is opening doors to new opportunities, allowing people to access information, education, and markets that were previously out of reach. For Zimbabwe's growing electric vehicle sector, this digital leap is vital. Mechanics can now access up-to-date online manuals and troubleshooting guides. Entrepreneurs can connect with global partners and investors, and knowledge flows more freely than ever before, breaking down barriers that once held back innovation. The arrival of Starlink has also sparked healthy competition among local internet providers, driving down prices and pushing companies to improve their services. This has made internet access more affordable and reliable for everyday Zimbabweans. This digital leap is acting as a powerful catalyst for innovation. Zimbabweans are now able to learn new skills online, adapt to rapidly changing technologies, and participate in the global tech economy like never before. Young people are collaborating, building startups, and dreaming bigger. Disruptive technologies like Starlink demonstrate how unexpected tools can reshape entire industries and societies, often in ways no one could have anticipated. Of course, challenges remain. Affordability and access are still hurdles for many. But the digital foundation is now set, and the possibilities for growth and transformation are greater than ever. Starlink's impact is just the beginning. It foreshadows the kind of disruption and opportunity that an electric vehicle revolution could bring to Zimbabwe, paving the way for a more connected, innovative, and sustainable future. Zimbabwe's tech journey includes cautionary tales, like the story of Sangolani Maxwell Chikumbutso's chargeless car. In 2015, claims of a perpetual motion EV captured imaginations, but lacked scientific proof and were debunked. The episode highlighted the dangers of hype without verification and the need for scientific rigor. True innovation is built on transparency, peer review, and proven technology, not miracles. As Zimbabwe pursues a real EV industry, this lesson grounds ambition in reality. Progress comes from collaboration, evidence, and incremental advances. The future belongs to those who balance vision with scientific discipline. A domestic EV industry could transform Zimbabwe's economy and society. Reviving auto plants would create jobs for engineers, technicians, and support industries. Processing lithium and manufacturing batteries would generate skilled, well-paying work. New service sectors, charging networks, EV maintenance would emerge. Cleaner air and lower transport costs would benefit public health and household budgets. The EV push could help reverse brain drain, inspiring national pride and opportunity. Equity matters. Benefits must reach all regions and communities, not just urban elites. Managed wisely, Zimbabwe's lithium wealth could fund education, healthcare, and infrastructure for all. Zimbabwe's EV journey is one of potential and challenge, shaped by global trends and local ingenuity. The nation stands at a crossroads, blessed with resources and a legacy of self-reliance, but facing hurdles in power, policy, and investment. Starlink's arrival shows how global tech can empower local innovation. Lessons from the past remind us, ambition must be grounded in reality and science. The real opportunity lies in building a sustainable ecosystem, processing lithium, training workers, and crafting smart policies. Zimbabwe's success could inspire other nations, proving that the future of technology is being written everywhere. The road is long, but the drive toward a greener, more prosperous tomorrow has already begun.